sets up a showdown against a Minnesota team that is trying to get paybacks against the Buckeyes, who knocked them off earlier in December. It's meeting number 2 between Ohio State and Minnesota. Welcome to the Barn Williams Arena here on the James Breeding, your official, Rob Riley and Don Daly, the officials here tonight, and the tip going to Minnesota. Gophers come in with a 16-9 overall record, 500 in conference play against an Ohio State team that has struggled in the last few years to win on the road. Ohio State took the first meeting on December 3rd.
He obviously did the first game, but this is an emotional game for him. The students are all over him. It's a lot of pressure on number 10 for the Buckeyes.
Here's Elijah Hawkins, feeds the perimeter. Minnesota's gone back-to-back. And Payne gets the block. Christie chases it down. A good start here for Minnesota as Christie's on the push. Garcia fires from 3. How about it? An 8-0. Christie in traffic, turns it over. Here's Bruce Thornton. Had a big game, had a game-high 22 points against Purdue on Sunday.
In that game, he made those crucial mid-range plays to seal the deal.
Yeah, had about key free throws, too, with about 8 seconds left. Another three-pointer on the way, gets the bounce.
That's just a terrible turnover. We're going the other way.
Buckeyes turn it over. Here comes Mitchell. And Garcia driving left, draws the foul to boost their NCAA tournament resume.
Sincere about that. He's done a phenomenal job. He's going to be a great head coach someday. Wisconsin really hurt him, and we have to defend the three-point shot.
Feet in the post, and the flush by Mahaffey. Time for Royal. 5 points that he put up against Purdue.
Coach Dieber wants to have more shooters on the court, open up the driving lanes. That's what Royal does. Nice.
Good soft touch and an excellent start.
And attack him.
Thornton works it around to Roddy Gale Jr. And battles first three-pointer. Drills it right up top straight away.
Elite shooters in all the land.
Fifth-year senior. Battle had all 19 points against Purdue in the second half. Pharrell Payne, what a spin move and finish with the left hand.
Has a chance to make the NCAA tournament. They are completely different when he's this explosive around the rim.
His 8th straight start in the lineup. Good hard take. Roddy Gale Jr.
Roddy is so dangerous when he's slashing, putting the ball on the floor. Payne goes with a soft hedge there on the ball screen. Roddy didn't let him do it. He just kept turning the corner and got to the rim.
Gale Jr.'s been scoring more this year. And from the corner, Elijah Hawkins. Christie rips it away. A 3-on-2. Christie lost his footing. Garcia stays with it. And from behind, I think Roddy Gale commits his first person.
Today about the keys to the game. And it's the first time all year a coach has told us.
You saw the sub will get some more playing time. It looks like Diebler will dig into his bench a little bit more here tonight like he did against Purdue.
He wants his guys to play a little harder. He's going to put more pressure on the ball, even full court. Go deeper into that bench, give more guys opportunities.
Play the number 2 team in the country just 4 days after the firing of Chris Holt, family member of every player on this roster. Minnesota on a 6 key, left all alone for the flush.
Minnesota worked on that hedge for 10 minutes today at shoot-around. They cannot let Thornton get loose in the middle of the court.
The Boomers are back here in the building with Jamison Battle back in this game. He gets a turn short. And Thornton trying Middleton's hand once again, back to back.
Bruce Thornton don't get much better point guard play than that, and we know what he can do when he gets downhill.
Scotty Middleton has hit 2 of the first 3 three-pointers here for Ohio State. A 3-and-D guy with some length. Hawkins got some space on that right side. Battle Those two players know each other really well. Grew up in this Minneapolis area, Garcia and Battle did. Alley-oop, and Fox with the finish. A lob play placed perfectly by Elijah Hawkins. I know KYT with Elijah Hawkins, know your teammates. It's about knowing your recipient, right, to get the job done. Bruce Thornton, just 2 points. Battle gets fouled on the three-point attempt. Hardly any realist building is impressive. They've been doing it all first half, and maybe they...
Not to say it was going to be automatic from the free throw line. You weren't...
Minnesota now 4 of 7 from 3 to open up. Battle steps it back. 6 points.
He makes it look easy.
He's got 8 points for the game. Ohio State on a 14-4 scoring run in the last few minutes. Hawkins again from mid-range, nothing but net, and Hawkins has 7.
He wanted to get to the rim, but he surveyed the defense.
Check just 2 points here in this first half. Ohio State's leading scorer, who averages about 16.
Well, the Gopher defense got away with that one.
Mitchell in the final bucket. Lights this place up. The give and go, Chapman. And Isaiah Enan as well as Dawson Garcia, but on the court, we got to put that aside. Coming off that 21-point, 11-rebound game against Rutgers. Gale Jr. getting tripped up a little bit. Here's Battle once again. Success at the three-point line. He opens up 3 for our first tie here of the game. Mitchell to Payne. Good body control. He muscles it in for 2. Chapman for 3. And Gale Jr. with the putback. Against Purdue, we're seeing it again here tonight. Garcia underneath the basket and smothered by Park. They're going to challenge him again. And Carrington with a tough 2 to get. Got the Milwaukee Bucks tomorrow night, but Mike Conley watching the old alma mater play in Minneapolis. Oh, Payne! Oh, that would have been something. About his dunks and shoot around, they look exactly like that.
That's exactly right. It's all
Fro Payne's got that NBA body that he can build. Point story has been big between both of these teams. High efficiency by both the Gophers and the Buckeyes. Garcia gets the double team. Payne with the rebound and putback. There's some of that Payne muscle.
Yeah, he's
2-possession advantage here for the Gophers. Fox turns and faces. Off the glass for 2. And 8-0 scoring run. Battle with the runner. Left in Trent. Hawkins. Garcia with the cleanup charge. Still some time for Ohio State to send a response. And a reach-in foul against Hawkins. Bonner gets it right back, pulls the trigger for 3 off the right side. An intense and emotional atmosphere with... And Hawkins strips it away. Takes it right out of Ronnie Gale's hands. Tosses it up to Payne. Double team coming and 2 shots coming.
impressed. Look at the numbers against Rutgers. There aren't many forwards who do that.
Understands who he is, right? And his strength back to the basket. Might be one of the only times I listen to Sean Marks. 43-34. Here goes Payne, trying to hunt down those Payne points and draws another foul. He'll take a trip right back to the free throw line.
With so much pressure on big men for the other team. Tripping, forearming, clotheslining, all those things.
In the day.
They had some teams, I'll tell you.
Boo's still coming out for Jamison Battle every time he touches the ball. 13 points he put up in the first half. Here's his first shot of the second half. Boy, he
can get a shot off from beyond the arc.
Mitchell, that's a long two, and he sinks it. The difference at this back. Gale cross-court pass, catch and shoot for Thornton. He's got to do something for Ohio State. Only took 2 shots for 2 points in the first half. And there's Zed Key.
Well, Zed only took 2 shots as well.
Garcia, he'll take it from 3-point territory instead. And Payne chases it down. Second chance opportunity here for Minnesota. More offensive rebounds for the Gophers. Hawkins makes a play. 10 offensive rebounds. 14 second chance points for Minnesota. Thornton looking to cross over. Cam Christie pulls it back and sinks it. In the first meeting on December 3rd. Hawkins again steps up for 3. He goes back to back. Hawkins with 13. A perfect 3 for 3 from 3. There's Key going for a monster dunk and challenging Garcia. If you go back to the last 2 games, Hawkins is 6 of 7 from there. Mentioned how key was against Zach Edey. Thornton with the hesitation, spin move, finds himself all alone for the lefty lay-in.
Whenever you're a point guard and you see your defender backpedaling on Purdue, he's built for it.
But Mr. Reliable for Ohio State has started all 62 games to begin his career. Here's Thornton again, inside. NCAA tournament resume.
Absolutely, so much of this is in their own hands. That's where you want to be. They're healthy, they've got more depth, and they're playing well both ends of the court.
This will be a quad 1 game for Ohio State, a quad 1 win, I should say. Garcia with a jump hook.
But Garcia, great job finding the weakness right in the middle. Easy shot.
Thornton again trying to hunt it down, pump fake. That's a tough defender. Go against Garcia, and he doesn't flinch.
Almost an impossible shot. I don't know how he...
Point territory for Battle. Hafey picks up the loose ball, but tosses it away as Hawkins chases it down. Behind the back, between the legs. All the tricks in the bag. Garcia beats the Ohio State defense.
If I was guarding him, I'd say, Coach, you told me to take away his left hand. You just went by me on the right. What a player.
Thornton lowers his head, steps it back now, gives himself some space. He's been hot here in the second half.
Battle.
Fox nearly losing it, finding Carrington, who will dribble into 2-point territory, finds Hawkins in 3-point territory, nothing but that. 16's over to get it. Double team coming, wrapped up. Minnesota forcing the turnover, Fox comes up with it. Nothing more than this crowd would like to see them. Battle turning over the ball, and Christie with a transition 3-look. Battle with the miss. 13-point advantage here for the Gophers. Pass finds Fox, who finds some contact by Akpara, and that's his 4th.
The rim, attacking the rim. It's been fantastic.
Devin Royal checks back in.
With your best play, I still think he has to make his impact at this offensive end here.
He's got the ball right now. Thornton with the post touch to Royal, who draws a foul against Fox. His 2nd. There's no plus like home. Stream for as low as $9.95 a month at Big Twin. Averages about 8 or 9 minutes per game.
And the great state of Ohio and Minnesota know that. That's why I'm here to educate you.
That's why I'm here to listen. Payne, lay down the Payne with that flush.
So impressive to sit here courtside and just bully guys around the court.
Challenging the Zed Key offering. Key gets another bucket. Zed Key. Fox leaning in. Parker Fox with a tip-in of his own miss. Boy, he's shifty. Payne one-on-one matchup with Zed Key, who commits the foul, his second. And can't get the front end. Foul call. Last time, James management, but he knew this atmosphere against.
He's wiped that out.
He's got a couple blocks tonight. Ohio State, though, facing a 14-point deficit. Payne has to give it up. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Carrington, body bucket and one.
That was a huge play in this game.
Again, Minnesota has led the entire way. Largest lead, 17. 72-55 with 5 minutes before this one becomes complete. Gale flips it up left side, high glass. He's got 9 points. And a reach-in foul against Chapman, his first.
Well, the strategy for the Buckeyes down the stretch changed.
To him in shoot-around, 16 straight losses on the road. That has tied the most in program history. Jake Diebler has said, hey, we know, they know, we don't. It's not anything that we have to discuss with this team. Post touch inside. Mahaffey gets the 2. Christie bringing it across with Gale hawking him and commits the foul. Now Minnesota in the double bonus. Gale with his second personal. Second leading freshman player in the Huskers, one of those quad 1 opponents coming up on Minnesota's. Hawkins leaning in and draws a contact against Chapman, his second.
Defense by moving the ball around.
Hawkins misses the first. You know, some of the Ohio State fans watching. The women's team now has a 2-game, 75-59 here in Minneapolis. The second meeting between these two teams. Buckeyes took the first meeting December 3rd, and Mitchell tried to break up the lob play. It'll be 2 free throws coming.
And then Battle's got to make some plays down the stretch. If you're Minnesota, you've got to.
Here, both of them came into tonight 38 straight free throws made. Remarkable to have 2 players on the same team with streaks of 38 straight free throws.
That is, and it's remarkable that they would take that shot right there so early in the shot clock. That you can't do that. And you turn around and give the bucket back to the Gopher. That's a tough one.
Garcia, a little swing through move, and he finishes with that right hand again. 18 points. Now for the game-high tie with Jamison Battle with 18. And Thornton rattles. Inside 2 minutes left to play. Hawkins looks it off. Garcia, no rush. Christie steps into it. Thornton floats it, draws the contact, has an and one coming. Thornton in the second half on 80% shooting as he rattles home that one. 19 points here in the game.
How about Bruce Thornton? He shoot 84% from the free throw line here, the 3rd best free throw shooter on the team.
Yeah, it's amazing. Points going into these free throw attempts. In. Needs to tally these quad 1, quad 2 wins, a quad 2 win possibility here tonight against Ohio State. Thornton with that quick crossover, he'll drop it in, and he's got a 21-point game. Time not on Ohio State's side. They'll stop the clock again at 1:25 left.
9, and we've seen stranger things in the Big Ten over the last couple years.
Hawkins now at 21 points. There's pressure coming here from the Buckeyes. Minnesota coming out of this timeout. Mitchell, tough pass to get. And Ohio State turns him over. Mitchell.
Do that, but you have to have amnesia. You can't foul.
Ohio State not done yet.
Right.
Hawkins cuts across the midcourt. Battle's forced to foul him. That's his fourth. And Hawkins has a chance to.
Guy can run backwards as fast as most point guards can run forward. Crossovers and one mixtape tour is in his future. If he doesn't
That's a great way to put it.
He's that quick, isn't he?
And you mentioned it. Thornton doing a good job just putting pressure on the.
Couple things. Do you start Zed Key? Do you give him an opportunity here for things if you're Jake Diebler? And we asked him those questions today, and that's the difference between this whole. But I think they could win a lot of games down the stretch.
Time's a ticking. Hawkins all the way. Cross-court pass for Garcia in the lefty lane. 84-74. Gale at speed, lays it up, left hand, right side. And Diebler in Ohio State not going away. Hawkins dribbling it out. Diebler's asking Ohio State to foul, and they can't catch Hawkins, to your point. So shifty dribbling in between a bunch of guys trying to foul him.
Basketball play.
And the 80% free throw shooter that missed three. Elijah Hawkins, 24 points, a new career high. Battle gets one more look at it and swishes it from the corner. And at night, his return to Minneapolis for the first time since transferring away from Minnesota. Dawson Garcia gets wrapped up by Middleton.
Get it back, and that's when you reach a level of maturity there.
Yeah, you can't ignore the transfer portal. You got to know how to work the transfer portal. Could be an argument that you can use the transfer portal a little too much, though. Battle fires from distance, in and out. Thornton gets a look. Battle's going to get another pump fake, leans into it, short. Final shot of the game, and Minnesota comes out on top. 88-79 over Ohio State. Ben Johnson knew it would be emotional for his team, facing one of their former teammates.